Gangsters.
Huh? No. Oh, well. Where's that place going? Eviction day. Out of there, out of here.
Chrisean Rock showed up on Blueface's tour on Mother's Day. The same man who just sat down on the Jason Lee show and told the whole world that Chrisean Jr. is not his son, that their entire family was a fake storyline built for a check, that she may have had something to do with her ex, Ronnie Doe's unaliving. Mother's Day of all days? That's the day you show up with Blueface? And the internet is looking at her completely sideways right now. Hey YouTube family, welcome back to the channel, Celebrity Scandalous. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. If you're new here, welcome to the group chat. Hit that like button, share the love, and let's get into the mess. Okay, so before we even get to the tour, we have to talk about what came out on that Jason Lee interview. It was a lot. Blueface sat down and flat out said Chrisean Jr. is not his biological child. He said the real father is Ronnie Doe, Chrisean's ex, who was unalived in what he's calling targeted in February 2025, a man who is no longer here to defend himself. And when Jason Lee asked him why he publicly claimed Chrisean Jr. for 2 years, if he knew otherwise, Blueface said, this is a direct quote, we were making money. It was a good storyline. The biological father didn't fit the storyline, so I went along with it. This man is talking about a whole child, okay? A storyline. What about this is twisted, you guys. Y'all know this is sick and twisted. He said that about a 2-year-old child on camera. Then he kept going. Y'all know Blueface. He raised what he called red flags around Ronnie Doe's death, implying that Chrisean may have had something to do with it. He was like, she was known for giving out addresses. He called her a setup artist, a setup queen. Said he doesn't deal with her in any way, shape, type, or form. Now, this is what he said to everybody, you guys. That would have been enough for me. He would have never saw me again. Those are serious allegations. No charges, no proof presented. He just said it on a nationally broadcast interview. Maybe Chrisean didn't see it. Clearly, the girl didn't see it. That's the backdrop for everything that happened next. So with all of this sitting fresh in the air, Chrisean Rock showed up on Blueface's tour on Mother's Day. Is she okay? And I cannot stress the timing enough, you guys. Not a random Tuesday, okay? Not a regular weekend, but Mother's Day, you guys. The one day of the year that exists specifically to honor mothers and the children they are raising. She spent it in that man's orbit. The man who has been publicly tearing her down and denying her child. Lord, you can't make this stuff up. A man who just publicly said days before that her son is not his child, that the family they built together was a money play, that she is a setup queen who gives out addresses. On Mother's Day, she showed up to support his tour. Girl, where was your son on Mother's Day? It shouldn't have been nothing more important than you spending your time with your baby, especially not with Blueface. I'm just saying. And fans were not just surprised, they were stunned. Some people were sickened by it because this is not a regular, oh, Chrisean went back moment. It's on a whole different level now. Because what does it say about how much you love your son, Chrisean Jr., when he's old enough to watch the footage? That one day the world celebrates mothers. His mother chose to spend it with the man who just told the world he's not his father, who just denigrated her and almost said she's guilty of unaliving somebody. That is the part that people can't get past. And honestly, I can't either. I mean, remember when she was going off talking about, you put my son's pictures out there and all this? What the hell you doing on this man's tour on Mother's Day? Girl, you, oof. And I've been kind of supportive of her, you know. I haven't been going in on Chrisean. I don't even report on her that much, but this is sick. The reaction on TikTok and in the comments, oh my God, it was a different kind of energy. People weren't just dragging her. They were just confused. Like, did she watch the interview? Does she understand what he said? I mean, her and Cardi giving the same kind of energy. I'm just saying. Fans had actually started to believe in her again. You know, she just won her boxing debut in April. The Holy Hands thing. She looked focused. She looked healthy. People were just starting to support her saying, girl, it looks like, you know, you getting back on your grind. People were proud of her. And now they're in the comments saying, so the Holy Hands things was just for the boxing match. She had us out here praying for her and she went right back to the devil, child. The rebrand was not real, y'all. We all got played. I didn't get played. Because, I wish the girl well, but this is a mess. And beyond that, people are side-eyeing her as a mother right now. And that is the part that's hitting differently. Because it's not just one thing to go back to a toxic ex. People do that all the time. I mean, it happens. But to do it on Mother's Day, after he done went public and denied your child and accused you of unaliving somebody, people are questioning everything. I mean, this is crazy. The holy hands, the boxing win, the spiritual growth era, is that real? All of this is being looked at again and re-examined right now in the comments, you guys. Chrisean has been in this dynamic with Blueface for so long that I genuinely think she can't see past it anymore. I mean, she claims she moved on, begging God to deliver her. But it don't look like there's no deliverance there, because why would you go back to such a toxic situation? I mean, didn't you get paid for that boxing match? Aren't you still making money? How much could he have paid her to do that? After he done just talk about you and your son the way he did, like you guys were trash, basura. This is not just a woman making a bad choice. This is years of public humiliation, years of him denying their son, calling her mid, evicting her while she was in jail, saying she was not clean, showing the dirty clothes in the house, his own mother, Carlissa, dragging her, and now accusing her of being involved in a death. Girl, you need to curl up with that Bible 24/7, because you missing something here. That is not a decision. That's something deeper than a decision. And I think people in the comments calling her out of her name and making jokes about her self-worth, that's not the conversation we should be having. This girl needs some mental help, clearly. The conversation we should be having is, who in Chrisean's real life is showing up for her? Because the internet can't be the only thing holding her accountable. She needs people around her who really loved her and can say what no comment section can. She needs real people, not just this internet stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, even her mother was there at the boxing match and supposedly had gone through rehab and was cleaning up. Are you in your baby's ear, Mom? Are you talking to your daughter? What I will clearly say, though, Blueface showed us exactly who he is. He said it himself on camera with no hesitation. Their family was a storyline built for money. And so now I do believe he must not be that baby's daddy, because there's no way you could play back and forth like that if you were. And at some point, you have to believe what people show you and what they say. And he has shown her, us, and everybody, girl, he don't give a damn about you. Chrisean Rock back in Blueface's world on Mother's Day after the most damning thing he has ever said about her publicly and on record. I want to ask you guys, are y'all still rooting for Chrisean, or have you just tapped out and said, hell, let her be a damn fool? I mean, drop it in the comments. I really want to know, because this is unbelievable. You know, Chrisean could do a lot of crazy stuff. People are going in on her about her parenting style. I'm not getting into all that. But you going back to this man after all the stuff that he said about you on Jason Lee, and that hasn't even been a good 2 weeks, you guys. Girl, you have, anyway, y'all let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, hype the video. Listen, I don't even know what else to say, but I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.